And hi guys, as you've probably noticed, I've been uploading a lot of, well not a lot of, but a few intro kind of things using Cinema 4D. This is one that I've uploaded 2 videos with, one with no music and one with music. It's just a simple random effects with some thick text. So I'm going to show you how to do this. So what you're going to need to do, you're going to want to start a new thing, then you want to go on this, then go on floor and sky, and then you want to go to use colour automatic, use colour automatic, and then if you hit render it will look like that. But what we don't want, the easiest way to do it is take away the sky. That's what I usually do, but most people put in a floor as well. But now it looks gay. This is a black line. So you either put a floor or you put just a sky, which I usually do. So you use colour automatic. I'm just going to put a floor in as well and fiddle around with a few of the settings. I'll just pause the video while I do that. So there we go, I've fiddled around with the colours a bit and I've got them roughly the same. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go to mode graph, mode text, and you're going to type in whatever you want. I'll just leave it as text. I'm going to use, what should we use? I'm going to use this one. This is a downloaded font, so it's not going to be on there unless you download quite a lot of fonts. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the depth up to 100, probably zoom in a bit, put that to middle, and that's about it. Caps is something you want to do. You want to go to start fillet cap, end fillet cap, then change that. For the effect that we had on the last one, I chose one step. So now, let me just delete this. Now, if we add some colours, so what we're going to do, we're going to have a red, and yeah, nice red. Add some luminance, should we do? Nah. What should we do? Reflection. And what you want to do, you want to hit this arrow and go to Fresnel, then change. Well, actually, I quite like it when it's like that, really. It's quite nice. So what you're going to do, you're going to drag that on, and then we're going to make a black, I think. Should we make a black? Actually, should we keep it as white? Because I've never really done white that much. So I'm going to tick reflection, Fresnel, and for the white I'm probably going to put the strength down to about 75 or 74. But and what you're going to do, you're going to hit the colour that you want on the front, so there on those bits of the text. You're going to hit, and then you're going to go to tag, then selection. You're going to type capital C and a 1, and that should, well, it does usually do it, but it doesn't look like it wants to today. Yeah, there we go. And actually, just change the colour of this one to a kind of darky grey colour. That looks quite nice. So now what we're going to do, we're going to hit C, so it makes it editable. Now we can't change any of the text. So now what we want to do, you want to hit T, then press Shift, then hit the other T, and drag them out. And then you can delete most of these. What I did wrong, I added those because I'm a prat, obviously. And what I did with the other one, if you do that and make all of them C1, so C1, that one, C1, and the top one, C1. And if you look, all of that changes. Now what you want to do, once you've done that, is drag a red onto it, and a back onto the one with the red onto the one with the thingy, and so on. And then what you're going to do, you're going to pull them back to the letter there. You see, you get this kind of weird looking text. Now what you want to do, how much have I got left? I'm going for 6 minutes. So right, what you're going to do now, gonna delete them. If you want to know how to delete, you can just go to edit, or you press B, S, and then delete. For me it's backspace, but then what you're going to do, you're going to go to MoGraph, fracture. Then you're going to drag all of them into fracture. And then what you're going to do, if you see all of them, you got separate letters and everything. So what you're going to do now, you're going to go to Effector in MoGraph, and then you're going to hit Random Effector, and then click on Fracture, then go to Effectors, then drag Random into there, and then hopefully this should work. If it doesn't, then I've completely screwed it up. And I completely screwed it up. I'll pause the video and find out what I've done wrong again. There we go. Sorry guys, I realised that I hadn't dropped the letters into fracture object, so you're gonna have to check that. So what we've got now, if we bring the text up, if it's going to let me, which it isn't because I've screwed this up. So I'll try and put the floor down a bit, which it's not going to let me because I screwed it up. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go to Random Effector, then we're going to fiddle about with these a bit. So just pump them up. That one I'm going to put like that, so they go through the floor. Don't do scale, it kind of ruins it and makes the rendering longer. Then this one, you're going to, then I might change the Z a bit. Then if you look, if I go back to Effector and drag this down, the text goes like that. So if I put it up, it shoots out. Kind of like a mini explosion. So depending on which way you want it to go, it depends, but so what we're going to do now, we're going to do a little bit keyframing. So what you're going to do first, you're going to hit, you're going to put it on whatever you want it. So if you want it to come in like the other one, you're going to put it up to like 100 or higher, and then, but I'm going to do an exploding kind of thing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit Control, and then I'm going to hit this little square next to Strength. And then I'm going to drag this up to 100. I'm going to put it to 100 frames. And then I'm going to drag this all the way up to 100. All the way. And then I'm going to hit there. When it gets to 100 strength. Then I'm going to hit Control again and click it. I might actually put it up to 200 frames, but so I'll drag this out, and then I'll probably go up to 150 and drag this back again and hit Control on it. So if we look now, what we've done, looks quite nice. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna add a camera. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna go to 5 minutes left. You're gonna go to the light thing again. You're gonna hit camera, and you're gonna hit this white box there. Then you're gonna get it like wherever you want the view to start. You're gonna go to where you want it to start. Like, say I want it to start here, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make sure I'm on camera. I'm gonna go back to frame 0, and I'm gonna hit this key kind of button, and then I'm gonna go probably up to 50. Gonna zoom out, hit it again, and then go all the way up to 100, and then I'm gonna go over here. And hit it again. Then I'll go to, once it come back together, 50. And then I'm going to go, this is only basic, you can get a little bit fancy with this if you want. I'm going to go back here, hit it again, over to 170, zoom in, get a big screen full, like in your face kind of thing. I'm going to hit it again, and then I'm going to go to 90 and go back out. So if we look now, what we've got now, if we hit play, we've got this. And if you see, I'm only in the Cinema 4D demo, so I'm gonna probably see if I can show you how to do it. So you're gonna go to render settings, gotta make this quick now, change all that to what you want. I'm just gonna keep it as it is to make the render run faster. Then we're gonna save. We're not gonna save any of it though, so multipath if you want, load this crap kind of stuff, full render output. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna go to all frames, or the easiest way to do it is click render, then make preview. Image size, I'm going to put this up, so 1280 I think, should put it up to. Nah, let's put it up to that, and then we're going to go, which changed, but who cares. Then we're going to hit that, then we're going to hit, so it's making a preview. I'll come back when it's made the preview. Right, I'm back and it's finished making the tutorial, so there we go. If you look, comes in there. One sec. Right, there we go. Sorry, I just got interrupted. If you see, look, it's kind of like, well, actually this isn't it, this is the old one, so I don't know what's happened to it, but that's kind of what you'll get. So what we're going to do now, we're going to hit render. Something's happened, but I'll make another tutorial on how to render and stuff if I get the time. So practically that's just how you make a basic kind of intro thing. If you're on Windows, go to Pirate Bay, type in Cinema 4D and you'll find a free version. Got it downstairs, I'm on the Mac, so I'm waiting for the thingy majig jig. Yeah. Here we go. And I haven't got much left, so here's the preview of it. It's quite blurry because I've got it pumped up. You just want to record this with a screen recorder, and that's it, so goodbye.